This is a CRX Personal Box replica for the second generation CRX 88 through 91. And my previous video, which was about a week ago, I had about 15 or 16 of these for sale. And they all sold very quickly, like within about 36 hours. They were all gone. I was asking 110, and for that price, you got the core, which is, that is the ashtray, cleaned, refurbished, sanded, and then I applied all the felt and also the 2 stickers in and out, and then I also shipped it to you. And so I sent about 16 of those out in the last week or so. Again, they went very quickly. I was asking $110 shipped in the United States. It was very, very popular. I do have 5 more cores that I'm working on today, and I'll be sending those out or offering those for folks. A few more folks might want those. So, but beyond that, I'm going to be out of cores, and so I thought I'd make a quick video because I've got 2 options that I'm going to explain here that for folks that still want one but missed out because, like, it's March 31st of 2022, but maybe like, a few weeks or months or whoever knows how long after this, you may, find this video and say, hey, that's a great DIY. I want to do it, but so I won't have any more cores. I don't think I'm going to get any more, but I've got 2 options for folks after the fact that want to do this. Number 1 is you can send me your personal box, your ashtray, and I can do it myself for you. I can do CRXs or I can do anything. I've done 2 JDM cars that weren't CRXs. I could just custom make the felt. I've got plenty of felt, and I've got all the materials. So I can do that for you. You can just mail it to me, and then I'll mail it back to you once it's done. Turnaround times like probably 1 or 2 days. And I would do that for like probably $90 would cover all the materials, labor, and shipping. These are 110 as they are. You get the core. So for $90, I would customize yours and send it back to you. That would include shipping in the U.S. And then the other option is if you just want me to send you a kit of all the pre-cut pieces for a CRX, second gen CRX, I would do that, and I'd do that for $60 shipped. So either way, first option, if you're not real artistic, you may want to just send it to me because, if you're not artistic, there is a little bit of like detail work. You got to kind of, have some patience and I do this kind of stuff all the time. So it's fairly easy for me, but if you're not comfortable with that, you may want to send it. If you are, save some money and I'll send you all the materials. So for the rest of this video, I'm just going to real quickly go by how to take your ashtray, how to convert it using the kit that I will sell for $60 shipped. And so let me go through that. This is the final product. This is actually the one out of my car. This is one of the first ones I did. It's actually a little sloppier than some of the newer ones, but to be honest with you, once it's in the car, like, you'll never notice. I'm talking about like all the little folds and stuff. So I got a lot better. Again, I've done about 20 of these now. So, but we'll start. So you got your ashtray. This one's kind of beat up. So the first thing I do on all these that are beat up is I'll clean it really well with some purple power, let it sit in the sun inside and out, just clean all the ashes and anything else out that's in there. And then I'll take some kind of resin. This is actually red Play-Doh. You could use modeling clay or anything, but you just want to fill in. There's 2 gaps here for where the cigarettes would sit if you were a smoker. I need to find a cigarette. Well, I don't have any, but anyhow, you'd set it in that little notch. So you want to fill that with something so that the felt has something to push against and fit in there nicely, like on this one. So fill it in, clean it, fill it in, and then I would hit the exterior here. This one's undone with what I've been using is like 1200, 1800, and then 7000 grit sandpaper. And then it comes out real nice. This one I did, so you can see. Looks really good. So clean it first and then use some kind of product like Forever Black or like a trim restorer and get it clean. So, and then I'll send you some scraps. You can make some pieces for this side and this side. And that's the first thing, is just to put a little strip here and here. And that way when the final piece lays over, that will stay hidden. And you may want to get like a little screwdriver or something to, kind of tuck and push these pieces in. That's what I've been doing. So that's your first step. All right. Then the second step is these 2 pieces. You'll get those, one for the one side, one for the other. And you just apply those, boom, boom. And you can see this one kind of folded up. Of course, all this comes out when you finish it. You put the final piece on, you kind of do a final tuck, and you get everything tight, and it ends up looking really good. So that's your next step. Third step is you're gonna put on this piece, And what I do is I just I peel back half of this, so this would be sticky, and then just kind of stick this in here, and then just kind of wrap it around, and you just gotta kind of go real slowly and wrap, you know, wrap, tighten, pull it across, doom, and you get in there, and it will look like that. And like I said, just peel half of it off, get it started, and then peel the rest and go for it. And then once you get this, you're gonna have some extra here. You just wanna take a sharp razor and just trim all that out so that it looks like that. Before, after. And then the final piece to lay down is the big one. Same thing, just peel about half of that off so that this half is sticky. And then you just stuff it in here. And this stuff's real forgiving, so as long as you're not too rough with it, it's pretty durable. So if you peel it and you don't like what you've done, you can pull it off and you can try a few more times. But anyhow, you peel half of this off, stick the sticky end in there, and then you're gonna lay it down. Again, I've done about 20 of these, and this is a perfect template I've made that will fit. I've not had to adjust a single one. So fit it in there, get that down, and then just, get the little bit and just push it forward, just tuck, push the sticky down, push, and just come forward. And when you're done with that, just come here, and this is how it ends up. Pretty good. Again, there's little folds, here and here, which is inevitable because we're using a, customized shape felt paper. Well, it's not paper, it's actual felt. It's actually nice, real good quality. But you'll never notice that once it's in the car. And so you'll end up with that. And then your final step is to apply your 2 decals. So you'll cut that out, put it here. I've been using this fabric glue just because, this fabric is hard to stick to. So I got some fabric glue. You could probably use anything. I'll include a few of these in case you mess up. And you'll just cut it to fit in there. And then finally, we have this 3D bubble sticker, which goes right here. Both of these stickers, by the way, I did real carefully scan some OEM measurements that I found online, and had these both of these made to hopefully match really closely with the OEM. And you end up with this. This could probably be taken out. I didn't do it on any of mine. It doesn't look like it's hard to get out, but if you want to do that to install this stuff, I just didn't want to mess with these springs. And again, I do stuff like this all the time, so it wasn't hard to work around it. But you may want to pull this piece out to get in there a little easier, and then just stick the springs back in when you're done. But that would probably make it easier. But anyhow, that's the personal box for the CRX. Again, I've got 5 more left. These will be ready in a few days. Once those are gone, the 2 options are A, send me your core and I'll do it for 90 bucks, or B, send me 60 bucks and I will send you a kit of all the pre-cut stuff. Okay, I think that's it. CRX Personal Box, thanks for watching. I really appreciate all the interest. Just was overwhelmed again. I think I had 15 or 16 I mailed out within just a couple days. So just like boom, as soon as I put it up, they just sold real quick. So someone said, hey, you should have offered, or you should have asked 150 bucks. And I was like, well, no, I'm not doing this to make money. It's just a passion project that I enjoy making stuff like this and offering it to people. So it's just fun to be able to share it with folks. So contact me, puddleglum72@gmail.com, PUDDLEGLUM 72@gmail.com, and I will we'll do some business, and maybe you know who Puddleglum is. We can chat about that too. All right, cool. Thanks for watching. Peace.